Hello Simmers and welcome to my channel. My name is Reese and today I'm doing a new first time I'm doing this in the Sims 3 video. So I haven't built before. I have never ever built anything before in the Sims 3. So I am in Sunset Valley and I want to build a classical suburban house, and I'm not really sure what that actually entails, but I will try to match the other buildings in this neighborhood. And by that I mean that they have like this countryside feel to them, so there's a lot of wooden paneling and I want to blend into that. But as you can see, I have first a foundation here, and I am not really sure how to do these rooms, but let's just make a room here, maybe for like a TV or a library. And then I'm planning on having a first floor where I will have bedrooms. I guess a bathroom too, because I don't think I'll make space for that downstairs. Which I think is fine, because it's, you know, to keep it in style. It would be normal to only have an upstairs bathroom in an older house like this. So it would be, you know, in style. And it's probably going to be quite small here upstairs as well. So that's also very much in style. What I'm a bit excited about is how much space I actually need to decorate these rooms, because I have like these squares, of course, and I have squares and squares, so there is more opportunities to offer placement in regards to the previous Sims games. So I should be able to have a double bed in here, like in both of these rooms. But yeah, let's see, because this is going to be a tight grid and it's going to be quite small, but it should be big enough for me to have like a master bedroom and another bedroom for maybe children or whatever. But time will tell. I think I have measured it out somewhat correctly. I could probably help myself with just putting in a double bed now and see if it actually fits. But I'm not going to help myself. I'm just going to authentically go ahead and see what I would do with my very first Sim 3 build. I recognize a lot of things from Sims 2, for example these windows that I like, and also this main door. The design is also from the previous game. Also the Sims 3 games, I know I keep saying that, but it's so very dark. So it's the afternoon here in my neighborhood, and I guess it's also why it is a bit dark. But it is during the daytime, and when I edit the town I would so have loved to not, you know, get stuck in time. I would have loved to just have, you know, maximum light available for my builds, but I guess that's the pros and cons of the open world system. And if you have a tip, or if I'm just being stupid here, please let me know in the comments, because this is very new to me and I probably should have researched this game much more than I already have. But I won't. I'll just go ahead and learn as I play. That's my way, but it might be a bit painful for you to look at, so please bear with me. But I'll put in some trees again to add to this suburban feel, and also the feeling of this house being not new. And let's add some flowers as well. I really enjoy that we can put in flowers with these terrain brush, so my Simmers won't have to care for them. And I would like to make a large terrace here outside, so they will have a nice hangout place. And let's see if I can just move the design from the platform to the terrace. I could. And let's just copy the design from the stairs and the railings. Oh, oops, that was not what I meant. I really enjoyed this copy paste of the sign. As you can see, I'm still figuring out how it works, but it's going ahead. I'm getting better. And I think just the concept of you being able to customize this with such like micro details is really enjoyable. And especially if you have the time and the patience to actually spend a lot of time building. So if you're a builder, I guess this game must be fantastic for you. And even though I'm not a builder, it does really amaze me how well made these opportunities are. So let's add a bit more nature. Again, I really think that adding nature makes it feel like this house is not just something that bam 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 has been put up. It's been here for centuries, it's been here for ages, and this house houses a lot of history and time and life, and my new simmers are going to take part of this and then make their own history. At least that's what I tell myself in my gameplay. Again, because I think the game is so very dark, I think I'll just go with a plain white. It could be really fun to explore a bit with colors, but to be honest, I think the gameplay itself is quite hard to see, and it's probably even harder for you to see in this recording. So I'll just light it up as much as I can with with the walls. So I'll be able to actually visibly see what's going on in my game. I'll just put in some kitchen stuff here. I think this romantic kitchen does really make sense. So it is quite romantic, quite like in the countryside. Let's just have a functional kitchen here with a fire alarm, adding some lights for it to actually be visible, and a coffee machine because that would be enjoyable for my simmers. Okay, I'm really struggling with the lights here, but let's just for the beginning make everything white and put up some hanging lights maybe. Let's see what I can find here. I think it's a bit hard to maneuver in this category system. I would have loved to have it more categorized, like with hanging lights and standing lights and small lights and whatever. And it seems like they're just all mixed together, and I can't even tell that when I'm going into the kitchen lights. And am I seeing all of the lights available in buy mode? Or is it just lamps that has been, picked up for me for being a kitchen style or whatever? I guess I'll have to figure that out eventually, because I am probably missing out on some design. Let's just put some decorations in here to make it cozy as well. I really do like to add some plants. I'm not really sure if any of these are actually fitting in. We definitely need some more light in here, which is annoying and a bit unfortunate because it doesn't look too good with a lot of lamps all over the place, but it's most definitely necessary in this game. So let's just see if we can fit in some paintings. Oh wow, a lot of these paintings are quite large, and I don't have that many options. Most of them are actually not really to my taste, but I guess it's because I have the base game, so I can't really complain. Oh, I can only change the frame. I actually hoped for a second there that I would be able to change the colors of the piece itself, but I was not that lucky. That's fair, it's fine. Let's see what we can do about this place. Let's put up a burglar alarm and maybe a small mat. I would really love for there to be a, coat hanger. Can I fit in a piece of art here as well? I can. Let's see what I can find. Coat hanger is not there. That's unfortunate. And a table, side table doesn't really make sense. I'll just put, no, I won't even put a chair. It does look, it doesn't look good. I actually think that it's quickly getting more cramped than in the previous Sims games. I'm not really sure if it's just visually, maybe also because it's quite dark in here, but it feels like things are just taking up more space than they normally do. It might just be me, it wouldn't be the first time, but let's see. Let's do this living room. We have a bookshelf, probably won't be a library after all. Let's see, some couches. And oh my god, can I change the color of this easily as well? I'm not sure I like the wood though. Can I make it all white? Oh my god, people don't hate me because normally... Oh, I can't even say I normally don't do all white because I really do enjoy the light furniture. But this is exceptionally white just because it's so very dark. Let's just put in a telly. So it's really hard for me to actually make it look nice. I really do enjoy that I'm able to do this half rotation. That adds a lot of opportunity to building. It does feel smaller, this room, that I intended it to. And it also feels smaller than what I would have thought when I counted out the squares. But well, that's a rookie mistake for a first time build. I will need to simply build bigger another time. The jute box here doesn't look good, but it fits better than the telly. I'll probably just remove it completely. Sound system, yeah, let's go with that. What can I have room for here? A side table? That could be a thing, actually. Oh, that was yeah, a movie stuff part, I think. Okay, so let's just add a lot of stuff onto here so it makes for a cozy atmosphere. Some flowers. Oh, these have to go on the floor then. Yeah, let's put it here. Yeah. And some wall decorations. And then we're upstairs. Let's see if we should change the floor of the bathroom. It wouldn't make sense to have a wooden bathroom floor. Let's just add the toilet. And again, I don't have that much space. But I guess I have as little space as I would have in The Sims 2, so this is on me. So I will need to have a shower cabin, I can see. Where are they? Oh, there. Okay, why can that not fit? Does that take up 2 squares as well? It shouldn't. I think it's a door that actually counts as a square, which is a bit unfortunate. Let's just see how this works. So let's put a wardrobe here in the hall, and I already now see that I might be in trouble with the beds, because if the door is taking out a square by itself, I am probably having a door in the middle of my bed in a minute, and that's going to be now. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I can take up half a slot here, but I'm not really sure if my sim is actually going to be able to get in bed. I'm going to leave it like this, so new simmers can put in their own furniture, their own decorations, and dream of how they're going to decorate this house. And hopefully they will not be bothered that there might not be room for double bed. I don't know how wrong it went. I do like the look of this, especially from the outside, and I also like the look of it from the inside. It just got quite a bit smaller than I intended to. So this might not exactly be a family house, but maybe a house for 2 single sims, friends, or I don't know, a pair if they are actually going to be able to get into the double bed. But Simmers, thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for other videos. Bye!